Good morning. Welcome to BIOSS. I am Sukhranshu Karan Singh and you are watching online Botany. Moving ahead, आज क्लास आरंभ करिया पूर्व I would like to request जदि आपण चैनल रे फर्स्ट टाइम पे आछंती, if you are a newcomer to the channel, please do subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. आगु जिबा लास्ट क्लास रे हमें पढुथिले लाइफ कौन, व्हाट इज लाइफ. लाइफ जेतेबेले पढिले सेतेबेले हमें आरंभ कले व्हाट इज साइंस. साइंस रो आसिले हमें व्हाट इज कॉलोनियल साइंस. देन हमें सेठु आसिले व्हाट इज लाइफ साइंस. लाइफ साइंस भितर हमें आसिले बायोलॉजी को. नेचुरल साइंस भितर बायोलॉजी बा लाइफ साइंस कथा हमें डिस्कशन कले. जेतेबेले हमें लाइफ साइंस कथा कहिले सेतेबेले हमें कहिले व्हाट इज लाइफ. लाइफ कौन. Then we said that life is something which is categorically differentiated from non-living. Okay, living organisms are categorically different from non-living objects depending upon certain basic phenomenal differences. Certain phenomena, certain criteria which differentiate a living organism from a non-living object. जीवंत प्राणी को निर्जीव वस्तु ठारू अलग कले. So we discussed 14 points. जदि लास्ट वीडियो देखि नाहंती ताले immediately प्रथमे लास्ट वीडियो देखंतु so that you can understand easily. Link will be available in the description. Moving ahead. So that life, जो life कथा हमें कहिले, we said that 14 specific characters depending upon which we differentiate a living organism from a non-living object. Now, again we said that Earth is the only place. Earth is the only place where do life originate and flourish. जोठी जीवन रो उन्मेष हैला एवं विकास हैला. Is not it? So Earth is the only place. Earth is the only place where life origins. So how come life come to Earth? पृथ्वी को जीवन आसिला केमती? There are so many theories. So many theories. Basically we think, or from our childhood we come to learn from our scriptures, from our religious scriptures basically, that God has created this universe as well as life. Christianity believe करे God created world and life in 7 days and take rest on the 7th day. In 6 days he created the earth and take rest on the 7th day. That's why Sunday is a holiday. In Islam, we believe that Allah created this universe, and at the end, Allah created human being. And human being is so precious that Allah ordered the farishta to pray to human being. सजदा करने के लिए कहा. इंसान बनाने के बाद अल्लाह ने फरिश्तों को सजदा करने के लिए कहा. Islam says, the Sanatana scripture says that after Jala Pralaya, Mahavishnu slept on that giant serpent. शेषनाग ऊपर शोइले तांकर नाभिर गोटे पद्म फूल बाहरला. ता देहरे ब्रह्मा जन्म हेले एवं ब्रह्मा समग्र सृष्टि को सृष्टि कले एवं निज शरीर मनुष्य को सृष्टि कले. ब्रह्मांडर सृष्टि बोली यूनिवर्स को हमें ब्रह्मांड बोली कहू. दैट इज द फर्स्ट थियोरी. द फर्स्ट थियोरी सेज that life originated on earth by God. Now the second theory is there also, which says that life exists at some far away place. Big Bang theory mane achi, dita star thile, there are two distinct stars revolving around each other. One of them get exploded and the fragments turn to planets. turn to planets, and those planets start revolving around the larger star, forming our solar system. Ebong our solar system bhitere Earth is the only place where life exists. But there are theories which says that at far away solar system, at any other galaxy, there may be life is existing in any form, where from life migrated to Earth. जोटू अर्थ को जीवन और सत्ता आसीथिला एवं अर्थ रे डेवलप हला. Then the third theory, which is the most scientific theory, which we believe that the earth is designed in a unique way. Earth is designed in a unique way. Just remember, we have atmosphere, is not it? We have hydrosphere and we have lithosphere. And this combination is so unique. This combination is so unique that we do have our own biosphere or life on Earth. This biosphere is interdependent upon atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere. Not always. It may depend upon any of them or all of them. We'll study later when we'll go to the further classifications, further studies. But basically, this is how life get originated, by the combination of these things and with a unique feature of creation of primary biomolecules. Primary biomolecules. Now these biomolecules started floating on the oceanic water, from where it get encapsulated by the primary life form that is known as cytoplasm. Now from this, the cell or the structural and functional unit of life originates. Origin of life. Now my dear friends, the life that is created in Earth, that is created on Earth, is so very precious. It is so precious that it expanded in numerous forms, in numerous ways, in numerous dimensions across the globe. We will go into the detail. So, Earth's highest peak, Mount Everest, right? 8,848 meters. And the deepest place is Mariana Trench. Some 12,000 meters deep from the sea level. And we found life in this entire place. We have seen life in equator. We have seen life on poles. We have seen life in the arid zones. We have seen life underwater. We have seen life in the atmosphere. So life has expressed itself in all the spheres of Earth and in various formats, in various forms. How come this happens? My dear friends, In my last class, I was talking about 14 distinct phenomenal points by depending upon which we have differentiated living organism from non-living objects. And do you remember? The last one is organic evolution. The last one is organic evolution. What is evolution? What is evolution? You have heard about development, growth, but what is evolution? Odia re ame kahu vivartana. You have heard about the word parivartana. Vivartana is a new word for us, is not it? So parivartana means change. Parivartana means change. If you keep a piece of ice in the sun, it will melt to water. And if you will take away that water and keep it in freeze again, it will freeze to form a piece of ice. This change is reversible from ice to water, from water to ice. But there are certain changes which are not reversible. Irreversible changes. Irreversible changes. Which has occurred due to two basic phenomena, basic facts. One is adaptation and second is variation. One is adaptation and second is variation. Adaptation and variation. Now, this adaptation and variation, the process of adaptation and variation has created life to form different forms and formats of itself, starting from unicellular to multicellular, starting from the simplest form to the most complex human form. Life has evolved through various ranges, evolved through various aspects, evolved through various dimensions to form millions of formats, millions of forms. This thing, this specification, शह शह हजार हजार प्राणी, शह शह संख्यार माछ, शह शह संख्यार वृक्षलता, कीट पतंग, whatever we see in our naked eyes, from the worm in our stool, excreta, to us, जहाँ किछि आमे आखिरे देखि पारुचे, be it the giant redwood tree or any banyan tree you have seen, to the grass that we can feel so smooth, so green, everything that we see are forms of life, and everything that we cannot see, anujiva, virus, bacteria, all the microorganisms, they are also life. So, ये जो variation और adaptation life नेला, जो थी पे evolution को हमें दाई बोली कहिले, यही evolution द्वारा जो thousands of lakhs of former life निजु को प्रकाश कला, express कला, that is known as biodiversity. Biodiversity, diversity of life. Bio means life, and diversity is expression through variety. Expression through variety. Now, what is this diversity? आमे माने डाइवर्सन शब्द सुनिचे, नहीं? आमे माने डाइवर्सन शब्द सुनिचे, देखिचे. Let's remember, we are on our way. We are on our way, and somewhere there is an obstacle. A bridge is being created. There is an obstacle. A bridge is being created, construction, under construction. So here there is a board. Here there is a board. Have you seen it? The board says take diversion. And there is an arrow mark. And there is an arrow mark. Along with that, you will see. Along with that, you will see a new road. What a new rasta. Makeshift road is being created. Makeshift road is being created so that the traffic can flow in this way without being stopped. Without being stopped. So, जेमिति रास्ता रे जोठी गोटे ऑब्स्ट्रकल्स आसिला जेतेबेले आमे स्ट्रेट लाइन रे मूव करि पारिले नाही we created a diversion to continue our journey. Life re seya hi hechi. Whenever life has faced any obstacles, it has found another way. It has found a diversion, structural diversion, functional diversion, various variation, various adaptation. Nijar form re, nijar work re, nijar function re, nijar behavior re, so many things. That is biodiversity. Do you know? This biodiversity is the primary wealth of Earth. Prithivira Pramukha Sampada. So that is how this biodiversity is valuable. And now, if you go deep into the biodiversity, there is a very simple example. There is a very simple example I can explain you. Ame samaste bhato khauche. Okay? Now, have you seen it? How it is being farmed? Bilare dhana chaso hochi, dhana buna jauchi, ta deru gacha hochi. Se gacha 4 months re fruit bear kariba. प्रथम फ्लावर आसीबो देन फ्रूट बियर करिबो देन फ्रूट राइप हला पर हम ताको हार्वेस्ट करिबा देन ता भितरु चावल बाहरिबो एवं सेतुर हम भात रांधि की खाइबा सो बेसिकली हमें या ही जानो बट इफ यू go into details there are so many variety of rice हमें बहुत बड़े सुनी चली बासुमती चावल नॉर्मल जहां में खाउचे स्वर्ण चंपा मसूरी ए सब चावल केबे केबे सुनिथिबो बड़ धान सान धान मुढ़ी धान लिया धान धला धान कला धान so if rice is same then what are these you will be surprised to know that जोटा छोटो धान हमें कहू बाबा माने that is being ripened in an early stage तेनु कौन हुए जो जमी गुड़ा को जल्दी पानी छाड़ी दियंती जो थिरे वाटर लेवल जल्दी ड्राई आउट हो जाए सेठी छोटा धान हुए whereas जोठी पानी जमी की रहे अधिक समय पे रहे सेठी बड़ धान चाष करा जाए now just imagine if rice should be of one variety then either lowland रे होंता कि highland रे होंता but rice is of various types तेणु किछि धान को आमे लोलैंड रे भी करि परछ किछि धान को आमे हाईलैंड रे भी करि परछ देयर इज एन इंस्टीट्यूट NRRI नेशनल राइस रिसर्च इंस्टीट्यूट विद्याधरपुर कटक you have heard about Cuttack nearer to Cuttack there is a place called Vidyadharpur where this central institute is situated जदि केबे तमे सेठी जीव यू विल बी सरप्राइज टू सी मु एबे केतेटा 4टा 5टा वेराइटी धान कहली But you will be surprised to see that there are as many as 200 plus variety of rice only. NRRI is the largest rice research institute of India. In fact, it is the largest rice research institute of Asia also. You should visit that place. 200 variety of rice only. Just imagine. Budhiani dekhuche, mankodasa. There are some 4,000 variety of them. Arthropoda variety or something 4,000 plus. Entire population जदि आमे variety को calculate करिबा 1.8 million. So big, so rich. That's why biodiversity is so very important. Getting my point? This biodiversity is again of 3 types. So, this biodiversity is of 3 basic types: species diversity, genetic diversity, and ecological diversity. Ecological diversity. अच्छा पिला माने मु राइस कथा कहूतिली. So search in Google. आजकल समस्त पाखरे स्मार्टफोन अछि. You will find golden rice, brown rice or black rice. Unique variety of rice. So the rice that we take is so variation, having so many variations. Is not it? Okay, come back to species diversity. What is species diversity? In any ecosystem, in any particular place, there are so many species living together. Is not it? So many species. Even at your home, you are living at your home with your pets, with your cattle, lizard on wall, spider on wall, creating webs, mosquitoes, flies. So all the species that live in this particular area, all the species that live in that particular area creates the species diversity. The second one is genetic diversity. What is genetic diversity? What is genetic factor impact? What is genus? Next class रे माने हम पढ़िबा what is species, what is genus. Now in genus, the genetic combination of relevant species coming together, and we have seen in this biodiversity category that various genetic factors also intermingle with each other to form the genetic diversity. That is so huge in nature, and that is so webbed in nature also. Webbed jala pari chhanda chhandi hithiba. That is genetic diversity. And the third point is ecological diversity. What is ecological diversity? Ecosystem. Ame padiche ecosystem. Ecosystem is something where there is a distinct energy flow moving through a food chain from producer to the tropical carnivore, the highest level of carnivores. And all of them has to be decomposed in the same ecosystem so that the biomass movement and the energy movement must be stabilized. And all the species, all the genus living at that particular ecosystem make an ecological diversity. Kichi din tale tame mane news re gote jinsa padithibo. You might have come across Amazon is burning. Amazon is burning. The Amazon basin is one of the ecosystem having the richest biodiversity. And due to our negligence, due to our unwanted interference, we are spoiling this biodiversity. We are interfering with this biodiversity. So now this biodiversity has gone has gathered so much importance that in various universities this one-class biodiversity is being evolved to a PG course. So जेतले त माने बड़ हबो पिला माने जदि चाहिबो तमे या ऊपरे आहुरी अधिका पढि परिबो. That is so important. So आज तो समय हे गला पिला माने आजिर क्लास को एठी रखिबा. जदि आजिर क्लास तुम मन को भलो लागिता, if you like this lecture, then please press the like button and share it with your friends. Thank you. Have a good day.